Hey guys, so the first thing you want to use is some clear Scotch tape. You want to make sure that they're both even on both sides, so that way when you take it off, the wings are nice and straight. So I'm going to take one of my current favorite primers, which is the Benefit Air Patrol Primer. It is excellent, especially if you have puffy eyes. The next thing I'm going to take is the Anastasia Self palette. Everything will be listed below if you want to know what I'm using. So I'm taking the color Butter, and I'm just using any kind of skin tone color and just setting that primer. So that way when the eyeshadows are applied on top, it is extremely smooth. So the next thing you're going to take is the Tarte in the Bloom palette, or you can have a similar eyeshadow as the one I'm going to use. You need a transition color before you start doing this eyeshadow look. So I'm taking the color Sweetheart in the palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that all over my crease. Next, I'm going to take my dual Makeup Forever eyeshadow little palette I made, and I'm taking that brown color to deepen up that crease. And the color actually just has a number, and I will be listing that all below. The next thing that you want to do is go ahead and take a deeper purple shade. So this one is also from the Makeup Forever little dual palette I had, and like I mentioned, I will have the number listed below of the color of the eyeshadow. I'm taking a more dense eyeshadow brush, a little bit more tight, not as loose, and I just want to really start cutting out that crease to make it a little bit more sharper. And this look is not really so much of a super straight cut crease. It's a little bit more softer, but I really wanted to focus it a little bit more on the crease and still have it more deepened. So just go ahead and start cutting it out. So the next thing I'm going to do is taking the original Tartelette palette, and I'm going to be taking that deeper purple in the palette called Best Friend. So I'm taking that on a pencil brush just to soften but also deepen up that crease once again. So I'm going to keep repeating these steps until I feel like it's deepened but still a little softened up in the crease, okay? I'm going to take the Self-Made palette once again, taking the color Pink Champagne and spraying a flat brush with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then from there, it's an easy way to clean up that cut crease, and you're going to apply that all over your lid and extend that a little bit out towards the wing. As you see, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. It also helps create that cut crease to look a little bit more sharper. So I'm going right back in and I'm going to continue to deepen up that crease and blend. Blending is the key, and to have a successful eyeshadow look, honestly, the brushes kind of make or break your look. So I'm going to continue to take that dark purple shade, and I'm mixing a little bit of the one that I used from the Makeup Forever Duo palette, and also the one that I used in the original Tartelette palette. So I attempted to try a wing liner, and it was just way too hard to film it on camera. Like, I really did try, guys, but I ended up just doing partial, like a part of it, and then I did the rest later on. So right there, my aunt is just crazy dancing behind me, and I'm just moisturizing my face with the First Aid Beauty moisturizer, and I'm using the Vegas Nay Eyelashes. I already applied them, and now I'm putting a primer on, and it has to be by far the greatest primer on planet Earth. It is called Dr.Brandt Pores No More, and then I'm using a color corrector from Marc Jacobs, and once again, I will list everything specifically down below in the description bar. So now I'm just applying the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation, and I'm in the color 153, and I'm using the Sephora 99 brush. And actually, that brush is the only brush made by Sephora. There isn't any brush like it, and I actually really love it when it comes to blending out creamy foundations, because it's just like a beauty blender, and it's really dense, and you just dab it on your face. You're not really stroking. So now I'm just using my Nars concealer in the color Ginger, and then I kind of skipped through some steps because, you know, this video will go on forever. So I just applied my MAC Skin Finish in medium dark, and then I'm just going to contour with my Hoola bronzer and my Kat Von D contour palette. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply my blush, and it has a gold kind of shimmer undertone, and I totally love that. So I was like, yes, give me that shine. So I'm applying that a little bit on my contour, just right above it. And then I'm going to use my new highlighter from Becca called Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. Totally unique, guys. You guys gotta get that. Like, it is so poppin', literally. And here is the final look. I'm so glad that you guys were able to see this and watch this. It means so much to me, and I totally love you guys for supporting me. I hope you enjoyed this video, so please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like at the end. Thank you.